Are you ready to dive into the thrilling world of the Gorge? Join me as we uncover the hidden horrors lurking within this mysterious film. And as Drasa, I team up with Miles Teller's character, Levi, to unravel the enigma surrounding a lost 1940s Army battalion. Our mission to protect the world from the strange inhabitants of a subterranean valley. In the Gorge, we discover that the ominous group known as Dark Lake isn't connected to the US military as initially assumed. Instead, Dark Lake is a large corporation focusing on genetic research. Their activities in the Gorge involve employing drones to gather DNA samples, which sheds light on the contaminated area and plays a key role in unraveling the movie's storyline. Fortunately, a vintage 1940s film reel offers insight into their operations. One of the most intriguing aspects of the movie is the discovery of a 1940s World War II battalion, which was part of a secretive alliance between Eastern and Western collaborators. This coalition emerged during the final stages of the war with the intention of developing chemical weapons to match the scale of Oppenheimer's Manhattan Project. However, disaster struck when an earthquake occurred, causing the chemicals to combine into a horrific toxin that wiped out all living organisms within the affected region. The soldiers transformed into ghostly comrades, akin to Levi and Drasa's expedition. Every ghostly comrade they eliminate is adorned with military attire, hinting that these are still the physical forms of their former selves, but exposure to chemicals has twisted them into undead-like beings confined to the toxic area. The hollow men from the Gorge were so named due to a poem of the same name by T.S. Eliot, first published in 1925, by 2025, during the time frame of the Gorge, it is assumed that the soldiers who were previously stationed in the region have already passed away. The Hollow Men, however, are no longer human. They've evolved into creatures reminiscent of zombies, animals, or typical sci-fi monsters. Akin to characters in movies like Alien or other sci-fi horror productions, the Hollow Men exhibit a primal instinct, an unquenchable desire to feed. And, Levi, one of these beings, even hints at this hunger in the film, into Georgia, inside the Gorge and George. Any semblance of humanity within these creatures ceased to exist long ago. And this, so are you ready to join us on this thrilling adventure? Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. Thanks. And remember, with creatures like the Hollow Men, it's always best to stay on your toes. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time. Oh, and one last thing. Did you know that the Hollow Men's hunger for human flesh is so intense that they've even been known to chase after their own kind? Talk about sibling rivalry.